Hi guys, this is Maya from Inspired Life, and today I want to address a very specific and a little bit sensitive topic. I've been recently energetically, verbally, and almost physically attacked completely randomly on the street, and I wanted to address this situation that happened to me and how I managed to still be smiling. So let's get to the video. So, quite recently, I was going to my training and I was walking on the street. It was a quiet day, there was nothing going on. When at one moment I felt this really strong energy and someone literally yelling behind me, very closely behind me, that I literally had to jump on the side to, get out of the way. The energy was really intense, but this person was yelling out loud. Very, very, I don't even understand what, because it was all in French and I actually didn't pay attention at the beginning. Living in Paris, I have to say that we often encounter people who are mentally not well, so I am not surprised by this. This can happen, unfortunately. It is a sad thing, but sometimes it happens, and normally I just start to send them love and light and make sure that I'm grounded and protected, and I just kind of mind my own business and remove myself physically from their environment. And usually they just yell out loud. From what I've seen, they're talking to themselves or to someone imaginary. I really don't know. My French is not that great. But in this case, this woman was actually yelling directly at me. And there was so much hatred in her behavior towards me that I just felt really shaken and shocked, to be honest, because it caught me by surprise. It was really interesting because just a few minutes before I was on the metro and there was another person whose energy was really weird and I felt a little bit off, and I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I didn't do my shielding today. And then I thought, oh, it's fine, it's a calm day, I really just needed to get to my studio. There was no big deal. And then that happened just after I thought that I didn't do the shielding for the day. And this person continued. I stepped away and I was just like trying to keep it together. And this person just started moving forward and she still kept yelling. And only after she started turning towards me, I realized that she was really mad at me. I was really surprised because I didn't do anything to provoke her. I wasn't even dressed in any inappropriate way. I mean, I don't know what could have triggered her, honestly. It was just a few meters from the metro, so I don't even know where she came out of nowhere, caught me completely off guard and shook me to the core. I was like, I just didn't get it. How did this happen? And what happened? And she kept going, and for a while she actually kept turning towards me and yelling at me. So at this point I'm like, okay, I'm definitely keeping my distance, because she feels powerful and very angry and aggressive. Actually, at that point she would look at me and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to send her love and light, which is really hard in the moment when you're being attacked. She even turned around at one point, looked me in the eyes and spit on the floor. I mean, I have not experienced this kind of thing in my life. This was from a random stranger, nevertheless. I mean, this was totally very shocking experience to me, if I'm being honest. So I didn't want to go into this negativity for no reason. I don't want to scare you. I don't want to tell you I'm fine, everything's fine. She moved on. She went further and I just turned into my street and went to my workout, and I had a great workout. Took me a while to get myself together, but I am okay. I will tell you what I do when a thing like this or any kind of conflict, any negative situation happens to me. Here is what I do. First of all, this is not about me. This woman has problems. She doesn't know me. We never talked. We never seen each other before. She's having a bad day. She has some issues. Obviously, she's obviously not mentally stable. So this is not about me. Second of all, I don't even try to answer the question, why me? Well, if I had done something that provoked the situation, I would have definitely looked at my behavior and tried to see where I went wrong and taken full responsibility for my actions. But in this kind of situation where it was really, I know 100% I didn't do anything to this lady. So this is how I approached it. First of all, it's not about me. All I had to do in this moment, physically remove myself from her surroundings, put my shield up. Honey, if you're an empath, you gotta put your shield up, because it's just really hard when you don't have your shield up. You need to have your shield up. And then just really try to ground myself and breathe and process this information. And then once I'm out of, when I'm in a safe space, I took time to process this. First of all, I know this is not personal. So the question I'm asking myself next is, why did I attract this situation? My friend was like, you didn't deserve this. She was like, yeah, okay. So the way I perceive this reality is everything around me, my external world, everything is the manifestation of my mind, and most likely my subconscious mind. Some of it is conscious, but some of it is subconscious. This was a subconscious manifestation because it was an unpleasant one, because consciously I would never have chosen to learn like this. I mean, come on, who would? So I was thinking about it, okay, subconsciously, and then I look back, what happened before this? Why would this happen right now? Interestingly enough, the day before, we had our study group, A Course of Miracles, where we discussed anger and angry issues and how to deal with anger, how to express anger, and also safe ways to express it, and just discussing that you cannot always be this happy person. So I was sharing something that for me made a difference, and actually might do a video on the topic how to express your anger, because I found some really cool ways to do it, because I'm like the eternal optimist. I'm always shiny and positive, but in fact I do get angry as well, but I was just really trying to move past it quicker, and now I'm dealing with it better in a different way. So the first thing that came to mind, okay, so if she were my subconscious mind and she was showing up to give me a message, this means that I still have some anger that I suppressed and that I need to look at, spend some time with, and actually process and express more. So I got the message. So that means that if I got the message, this, in theory, and normally it really is this way, this should not be appearing again. This kind of thing would not be appearing again. This was really harsh anger. So this is actually a great reminder for me to look at myself and realize, okay, so I might have some anger that I still need to look at and deal with, because I thought I had dealt with it, but I might not have dealt with it yet or fully. So this is something I need to look at. So that was the first thing. If this was a manifestation of my subconscious mind, then I need to look at that. And so what I do next when I first ask this question, so what is this teaching me? What is this showing me? Is showing me that I have some anger that I need to deal with. And then the next step would be, I like to practice forgiveness and Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono is an ancient Hawaiian technique. I will actually link the video if you want to check it out, where I explain more about this method, and you have a guided meditation with the mantras from Ho'oponopono. It is an ancient Hawaiian practice of forgiveness and gratitude. So I did my mantras. Please forgive me, I'm sorry, thank you, I love you, which is basically saying I'm sorry that something in my subconscious mind attracted this situation. I wasn't aware of this anger that just like literally popped up, and I am thankful for this experience, and I send it love. The second thing I did forgiveness work with this woman. I usually forgive and ask for forgiveness for everything on subconscious and conscious level, because something obviously triggered her. Something in me triggered her. I asked her for forgiveness for triggering her, and I give her forgiveness for attacking me. I have no reason to be angry. I don't want to be angry at this person. I have nothing against her. She just freaked me out. So I definitely do forgiveness. I do cord cutting. I always visualize if there are any cords between us and cut them. I usually ask Archangel Michael to help me with the cord cutting and clear any energy around us. I put a shield up. That's the third step. I'm explaining you exactly what I did. And then I just basically send her love and make sure that I'm feeling grounded. And the next step, so I did my workout, which was really helpful to physically release energy. But what I noticed is that she literally depleted my energy within minutes because she caught me off guard completely. I wasn't shielded. I didn't have much energy, so I needed to regenerate, which I did. And I also did a yin and sound bath after, which is crazy because I actually booked that in advance. Like, I knew that I had to do that. And for me, sound puts everything into balance, and I just love this kind of rebalancing and re-energizing. So that was kind of cool, and I just made sure to, have a nice relaxed day and have fun and just completely shift my focus off of that. And actually, I was really shaken at the beginning, but after just a few hours I was already pretty okay. And as you can see, it's been a few days now and I feel better. I don't feel stressed out about it anymore. I know that I need to shield better and look at my anger. So it was a helpful experience for me. Maybe some of you will think that I'm really crazy for not being angry. I will tell you honestly that when she attacked me, my first response was to get in a physical fight with her because it was really primal, someone attacks you, you want to fight, And so I felt really this aggression and anger rising in me, but I just estimated that it would not serve me well because she was really strong. She felt really strong, and I just didn't want to risk my life for some random person, and decided that I will approach it in a more mindful way. And thank God I did, because I don't know how it would have ended if I had reacted differently. I was really provoked on purpose. She was provoking me, and I didn't take the bait consciously. I wanted to in the moment. I felt like I really wanted to defend myself, but I took a few moments and decided it wasn't a wise decision for me, and decided to deal with it differently. And I'm glad I did, because I didn't get into the anger. So this is the spiritual way of me dealing with conflict and dangerous situations. I will recap. Make sure that you're physically in a safe space. Step away from the person. Send her love. Do cord cutting. Shield up. Ask for angelic help and see what this is teaching you. Why do you think it came up? For me, it was really connected with our talk that we had the day before. I think it's very interesting to look at what happened before that could have triggered this occurrence to show up. Why would this person come up? I don't believe in random coincidences. I really don't believe in that. I believe everything is connected and that we are constantly manifesting our reality. And so I always look at what I'm manifesting. Most of the time, like 99%, is good stuff. I don't really have any situations like this. But when they do happen, it really makes me look at them and be conscious about it. And I approach it very mindfully and deal with it in a very calm way, because I don't want to get into the drama mode. It does not serve me anymore. I don't like to learn in this way anymore. So I hope this helps you. I hope this has given you some insights about this kind of situations and the approach that you can take if you ever are. I hope not. But if you are ever in any uncomfortable situation, know that you don't have to react immediately. You can take your time and process the information and try to step away from the experience and not take it personally, because it's probably not even about you. This person is projecting something at you, and try to learn the lesson from the experience rather than analyze why did this happen to you. Because if you're asking that question, you're going to enter into the victim mode, and you're going to just affirm and attract similar experiences, and you don't want to do that. So I suggest really deal with it and shift to a different frequency to turn things around. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope it helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Namaste.